We have been manipulated into thinking our phones are outdated, our clothes are out of style, and that we're missing out on the latest viral trinkets. The truth is, brands and influencers are tricking you into spending money on upgrades that you don't even really need. And it's costing you cash. And on top of all this, it keeps you in the cycle of thinking like you're always behind. Hey, I'm Amanda. I'm a marketer who is trying to become a more conscious consumer and try to live an intentional life. And in this video, I want to share marketing tricks that brands use to keep you in that cycle of thinking that you need an upgrade all the time. And I will also show 5 things that I think really do not require an update. Let's dive right in. Chapter 1, why it feels like you always need that upgrade. What if I told you that feeling outdated is not your fault? It's part of a strategy. Brands use practices like planned obsolescence to make it seem like the things that you own are outdated very fast, even if they work just fine. If you're interested about planned obsolescence, I made a video on how we can buy less but better. I talk about planned obsolescence in that video. I will link it somewhere and make sure to watch it once you're done with this video. Ads create a sense of false urgency to keep us in the loop of having to spend more on upgrades all the time. How do they do that? Well, they do that with countdowns for sales on their website. They do it by telling you that there's only 3 more items in stock. And of course, influencers also tap into this scarcity FOMO marketing a lot. They try to sell you this idea of, have you tried this viral product? If not, what are you doing? Don't be missing out on this and that. Also, influencers often show their fancy upgrades of new tech gear or new clothes or new houses or cars, whatever. And that makes you kind of think that you're missing out or that you're being left behind. But what you don't see is that oftentimes a lot of their items that they get new are part of brand deals. They get paid to showcase these things. And that is something that we really always have to keep in mind, even though it looks very flashy and all the content that a lot of influencers create. But we have to look behind that and really make sure that we don't forget that it's all part of a huge commercial. I mean, social media is an entire commercial break. Are you supposed to be buying all these new things over and over again just to keep up with the hype? You can, of course, do that, but that's like not so good for your finances. And also for the planet. So the emotional marketing around a lot of these items make it feel like it's a status symbol. It makes us better as human beings or gives us a better status in society, and it's not just tools. But in the end, it's just a tool. Your phone is just a tool for communication. Your lipstick or your personal hair care product is just a tool to, shower and clean yourself and maybe smell good or something, but it's not supposed to be a status symbol, but we have to reflect and second guess sometimes when we're being triggered by these marketing tactics. Chapter 2. Let's talk about things you really do not need to upgrade. All right, this kind of hype around upgrading everything in your life really, in my opinion, needs to stop. So I will de-influence you now. I have 5 things that you definitely do not need to upgrade in your life. Number 1, the latest and greatest iPhone. Yes, I'm saying it. My iPhone, where is it? I don't have it anywhere. My iPhone is the iPhone 12 or 13, so it's pretty new also. I would consider it pretty new, but I don't think I will upgrade it for the next couple years because it works fine and I have absolutely no use for a newer iPhone. Of course, a nicer camera is always nice, this and that, but right now I'm fine with what I have. Many of the tech upgrades, it doesn't always have to be iPhones. It can also be your laptop or your PlayStation. Many of those updates are just minor tweaks, maybe like a little bit of a better camera or just some minor design things that really don't make such a difference, but the companies and the marketing teams around it will make it seem like it is such a huge, groundbreaking difference. Of course, if you need it for your work or if it's like something really that's super dear to your heart, then I can understand, but usually it's really not necessary. Number 2, anything luxury. If there is a regular product that does the exact same job. For example, luxury soaps that are significantly more expensive than just a regular soap. For example, this soap right here retails for $32. It's a soap. It is supposed to clean your hands, or your body if you use soap on your body. Maybe if it has like a antibacterial kind of sanitizing function, that's good. But I don't think that one has that. I mean, the smell, I don't think it has ever been invented that would justify a price like that. It's just a status symbol for your bathroom to like flex on your guests, or I don't really understand what the point of this is, but this is ridiculous and we do not need to upgrade these small items in our house, considering that you could get 2 bars of soap, for example, on Amazon for $10. You could also get a 33 fluid ounce refill for $8, right? And that's like just regular soap as well, and I'm sure it also smells good. And what do we learn from all this luxury madness? Let's use what we have. And if we have to invest in something, let's invest in some good quality item that might be a little bit more expensive, but never as expensive as the luxury version, obviously. And it's not like some kind of obnoxious status symbol that people just will see from very, very far away that you're trying really, really hard. Number 3, your car. If it works fine, you don't need an upgrade. Just take care of it, do the maintenance. Cars are expensive enough as they are. There is absolutely no need for us to go into debt just for a fancier, flashier status symbol type car that will just be our financial ruin. Let's not do that. All right, number 4, lip balms. Now, I feel like lip balms need to have a separate category here because it is ridiculous the amount of lip balms that are out there that are crazy expensive, which I don't really understand. I mean, because lip balms can only do so much. And if you get like some kind of cocoa oil or some kind of natural oil, or even a lip balm that you just get at the grocery store, a like decent one, can really do the trick. I don't think we need the $19, $20, $50 version of this. No, thank you. For example, the Rhode, I hope I pronounced that correctly, a Rhode lip balm by Hailey Bieber. She's a celebrity and she has her own brand, and her lip balm has emerged to be like a status symbol nowadays. She's doing very clever marketing. I can go into detail in another video if you would like to see that. She made an entire phone case that's just built for her lip balm. It's very, very smart actually, but her lip balm's retailing for $18. And that's like a more affordable version, but it's like $18 for a lip balm. I don't think so. Item number 5 is actually everything that works for you as it is right now. We have to stop looking for the next shinier, brighter thing and just use what works for us. If, for example, this shampoo is working for you, why would you get an upgrade? You do not need the more luxury item. If your car works for you, that's fine. If your apartment is working for you, then stay in that apartment. You do not need to give in to social pressure to get a house or something just because people are pressuring you or people are telling you, oh, why aren't you moving or something. No, if it works for you, then you don't need to change anything about it. Also, if you've never thought about changing something before, but you're now only thinking about it because you saw an ad or because some kind of influencer told you to, then that's a very good sign that you should be doing it, because marketers are trained to convince you that you will need the next upgrade. And that's basically what marketers, what I am trained for, what I know. So let me tell you, you don't always need to fall for this. All right, guys, those were the 5 things you do not need to upgrade in your life. Let me know what you think in the comments below and tell me what you do want to upgrade in your life. I'm actually planning on doing a part 2 of this video with all the things that I think you should be upgrading in your life. So stay tuned for that one. Thanks very much for liking and supporting this channel. I appreciate you.